Are you just getting ready to explant, or maybe you're just considering explanting, or maybe you already explanted? This video is for you. Today, I'm going to jump into the topic that excites a lot of women, and that is the possibility of your breasts naturally fluffing or getting bigger after explant surgery. I did a little digging around and did a little research inside of my Facebook group and on my Instagram account. And I asked women if they had any experience with fluffing. A lot of women answered, and out of the 61, let me just look over here, out of the 61 total answers that I got back, 36 said yes, they did experience fluffing. And 25 said no, they did not experience fluffing. And I did find kind of a little trend when it came to the fluffing time and things that may have contributed to women fluffing. Before we get into today's video and my own experience with fluffing, I want to welcome everybody that's new to the channel. Welcome, my name is Christina. I am the founder of Size Happy, the admin of the best Facebook group on Facebook, Breast Implant Illness, Rejuvenation, and Education with Christina. You can also find me on Instagram, and I will put some links down below to some other resources on how you can get support on your explant journey. Now, I just want to start off by saying that I did experience fluffing, but I was mortified the first time I saw my breasts. After my explant surgery, when everything was really squished from the saran wrap tape and the gauze, after I took those things off, my breasts look so smushed like pancakes. They were so wrinkly, and I had this huge indentation like right above my breast. I just remember thinking, oh my God, like, what is going on? But I will say that all turned out well over the course of each coming week, and especially over the course of each coming month. My breasts did, de-wrinkle. They got a lot more shapely. The dent ended up smoothing out. They looked way better. And then around the 4-month post-explant mark, I just remember my breasts feeling fuller and heavier, and they looked a lot bigger too. And I asked my husband, I was like, do they look bigger to you? And, he did a little inspection, and he's like, yeah, they actually do look a little bit bigger. And I will say, at the time of this video, I am almost 6 years post-explant, and I even feel like over the last 2 years, my breasts have grown more in size. And I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older and my hormones are changing or, what may be going on. But like even my husband says the same thing. He's like, your breasts definitely do look a lot bigger. And by a lot bigger, I don't mean like bigger. They just look like a little bit bigger. So according to 61 women, you have like a 50-50 chance of actually fluffing after explant surgery. A lot of women did say around the 1 year post-explant mark is when they noticed the biggest change. And within those answers, a couple women said, 4 months, 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, even a couple years. But they did say that their breasts eventually fluffed. Now, I don't personally know why this happens or doesn't happen for some women. Again, we're all so different physiologically, hormonally, biologically, chemically, like genetically, all the things. But there is a chance. And I do want to share this because there's no harm in doing this, and why not just give it a try? But I did have a couple women comment, and one woman said that she noticed her fluffing started after she started to run again. And she didn't know if it was because of all the bouncing and the blood flow and the circulation, going to that area and just making her breasts look and feel fuller. And another woman said she started to rebound, and again, that involves bouncing. And she noticed that her breasts were doing the same thing. So I am maybe just suggesting or making mention to maybe look into rebounding or going for a light jog around the 2-month post-explant mark, because you do want to take those first 6 to 8 weeks to not do any kind of vigorous bouncing or anything like that with your breasts, because you do want them to heal nice and beautiful. But it can't hurt to maybe just try those things. And if running or rebounding actually happens to help you fluff, then great. And if it doesn't, at least you're helping your lymphatic system and your cardiovascular system. So it's a win-win in my opinion. And I do want to end this video by saying, if you just explanted and you are not happy with the way that your breasts look, just know that over the upcoming weeks and months, and especially the years, your breasts are going to look so much better. They're going to be more shapely, more smooth, less dented. Your scars are going to heal beautifully. You just got to give it a lot of time. Speaking from experience myself, things look very scary and dented and weird the first 2 months after explanting, and you're just here thinking, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did this. They look so bad. But really just give it time. And also, I'm always about just changing your perspective and really focusing on what's really, really important at the end of the day. And that is your health. So if in the meantime, if you truly are just not happy with your breasts, you don't like thinking about them, you don't like looking at them, like they make you feel really insecure after explant surgery, the best thing you can do, because you can't really do anything, right? But the best thing you can do is just take the focus entirely off of your breasts. Because if looking at them and thinking about them is making you miserable, and this is with anything in life, right? Then maybe it's just time to not think about them and take the focus off them and go out and do more things and live your life that don't involve, hyper focusing on your breasts. And I know that can be really hard. We're women, we attach our breast size to our worth and our confidence and, being a woman and all that stuff. So I truly do get it. If you are struggling, it's so valid. But it is really important for me because I truly do believe this, as cliche as it is and how often you may hear it, is you really are more than your breast size. There's so much more to life than just looking good and having a certain breast size. The best thing that I've done is I've just bought really cute tops that fit me good, and I don't know, that just helps. I've become more of a fashion person after explanting because I feel like I can actually wear really cute things now. But I've kind of gotten off topic. So anyways, let's bring it back to fluffing. And if you are getting ready to explant, or if you just explanted, just know that you have a 50-50 chance of fluffing, and it just takes time. So if you have any further questions or you want to run anything by me, or if you feel like sharing your own experience with fluffing, let us know down in the comments so that other women who are watching this video can hear your own personal experiences. I feel like that's really, really important because I am just one person and I've only had one experience with explanting and, recovering, and it's just my own experience. But there are other women out there who have different experiences than me. They don't fluff. They don't get better after explant surgery. And I feel like everybody needs to know the possibilities of other things that can happen instead of just, all the good stuff, because explanting isn't the cure. It's simply step one on your healing journey. So I hope that this video may have helped. Go out there and buy a rebounder, get out there and start running, and let the fluffing begin.